Hi guys, welcome to 10x Academy, free education for all beginners. My name is Najla and I hope you guys are ready to print US dollar with me. So for today's chapter, I'm going to teach you guys how to follow my premium A5 signals accurately using Martingale. For those of you who don't know what is Martingale, don't worry guys, I'm going to teach you guys in details, in depth, how to use Martingale for every single setup. For in 10x traders, I always tell my students apply Martingale. Why? Because when you guys apply Martingale for every single trades that you entry, you guys can definitely maximize your profits. Don't trust me? Keep on watching. Okay? So first and foremost, there are three important criteria that you guys need to know before you start trading with real money. Okay? First, capital. You guys need to know how much capital are you guys gonna put in that month. Okay, so let's say you make 2,000 ringgit in Malaysia. Okay, that's your salary, 2005 or 2000, and you only have a spare of 100 US dollar to trade. So make sure you only trade with money that you don't mind losing, your extra money. But don't keep in your mind that you are gonna lose money. No, trading is not a get rich quick scheme. Okay, trading is high risk. Okay, those other traders out there, you know, those IBs, they're not going to tell you this, but trading is high risk. Okay, there are possibility for you to lose your money when you don't use proper money management, when you full margin, like you have 500 US dollar when you only have 100 US dollar capital. Okay, so never ever full margin. Okay, always use proper lot size, always take care of your money management if you want to grow consistently. So I always tell my students, I always emphasize to them, always use proper money management. There's no need for you to full margin, especially when we have a goal to trade consistently, to have weekly withdrawal every single Friday. So if you want to grow consistently, you need to be disciplined with your lot size and you have to be disciplined to not be greedy. Okay, so back to what I was saying, only trade with money that you have extra. Okay, second, target. You always have to have target in life, especially if you're trading. You're a different person. You have to change your mindset, ditch your emotions, and have goals in life. What do you want to become in 1 year after you become a profitable trader? What do you want to achieve? Okay, so for the target, for when you join 10x traders, my VIP, you guys have to set weekly target and daily target. Okay, what do you want to achieve after following my signals? You want to achieve 10%, 20%. Let's say you have a weekly target. After following Najla's signal, let's say I deposit 100 US dollar. Every single day, I want to achieve 10 US dollar, 20 US dollar, or even 50 US dollar. You guys can do it. Just make sure you keep your goals realistic. Okay, so set consistent lot size. This is so crucial. Okay, maintaining the proper lot size can definitely make you guys grow super fast and consistently. So do not full margin. I allow my students to full margin, and because I did full margin only during high impact news such as CPI, NFP, PPI. Go crazy with it, but only touch your war account. Do not touch your growth account. I only allow my students to full margin, go crazy with their war account only for high impact news. Okay guys, so make sure if you are using your growth account, do not full margin. If you have 100 US dollar, your recommended lot size only 0.10 lot size. If you have 200 US dollar, your recommended lot size is only 0.20. When you enter more than what your capital is, that is when you start to lose money. So that is one thing that would change your mind, I hope, for beginners. Okay, trading is not a scam. You can definitely gain a lot of profits, especially if you deposit a big amount. Okay, when you deposit 500 US dollar, you guys can use up to 0.50, 0.60 lot size. Of course, you'll be gaining a lot more faster. But once you start becoming greedy, Monday to Wednesday, you're earning like, 1,000 US dollar or 500 US dollar a day. You start to become greedy and you start to layer way more than what your capital is, way more than your recommended lot size. That is when you start to lose money. So remember the goal. You want to trade consistently every single day. You want to make withdrawal every Friday. Okay, you don't want to become someone who keeps on depositing. You want to become the person, you want to become the successful trader that withdraws every single Friday. In order for you to do that, you guys have to be disciplined with your lot size. Trust me, if you're consistent and disciplined with your lot size, you will definitely go far in life. because that's what happened to me. I was consistent with my lot size, and then 2 years ago I achieved my first 7 figures when I was only 22. So if you guys want to achieve your 7 figures, trust me, trading is one of the most best income that you guys can earn 5, 6, 7 figures without a degree. Okay, all you have to do is just be consistent and disciplined. Okay, fighters, here I want to show you guys, the bigger your capital, the bigger your reward. Why? Let me explain to you guys. Let's say you deposit 50 US dollar. For 50 US dollar, you guys can entry up to 0.05 lot size times by 30 pips, and you guys get 15 pips. Now, let's say if you have more, you deposit 100 US dollar. This is the perfect deposit, the perfect capital for beginners, okay? Because you guys need to know you are trading gold. It's a volatile pair. So you need to have enough capital that can support your floating, okay? And for 100 USD, the benefit is that you guys can lay up to 0.10 lot size, a bit more than 50 USD in it. So you can lay up to 0.10 lot size times by 30 pips. You guys get to enjoy 30 pips. Now let's say you deposit 500 US dollar. You guys can lay even more, okay? So the bigger your capital, the bigger your reward will be. Why? Because you guys get to lay more. And if the price hit TP, let's say for 500 US dollar, okay, you get to lay up to 0.50 lot size times by 30 pips. You guys get to enjoy 150 pips. So here, I hope you guys understand that the bigger your capital, the bigger your lot size that you guys can entry, the more you guys get to enjoy your profits. Okay? Second, set your monthly target. It's so crucial for all the beginners, for all the traders to set a monthly target. Why? Because you guys don't want to make any greedy or impulsive decisions, okay? That is why it's so important for you guys to set your monthly target. So let's say for beginners, I would always suggest my beginners traders start with low risk, okay? Set at least 10%, okay? So let's say you've already set your target 10%, all right, for your monthly target, and you follow my 10x traders signals, okay? So by middle of the month, you guys will already achieve your target. So what do you do next? You've already set your monthly target, you've already followed my signals, you've already achieved your monthly target. You guys can stop over trading, okay? You guys can stop trading so that you guys can avoid over trading. One of the challenges that you guys will face as a trader, especially if you're a beginner, your first 3 months, you guys need to be disciplined. You don't want to be greedy. I've already achieved my target, my monthly target, but I want to trade more because I've already profited. I want to trade more. You don't want to do that. Be disciplined and trust me, trust the journey, okay? Keep on pushing yourself, but make sure you're disciplined with your monthly target, okay? Do not overtrade, because remember guys, okay, our goal in trading is that we want to have consistent income, okay? So we also have medium risk, which is 30% to 40% monthly, and we also have high risk, 50% to 150%. Once you've already break your beginner journey, 1 year, after 1 year, or probably after 4-5 months, you want to jump to medium risk, go ahead, okay? Make sure you guys join my classes. I'll assist you guys more on the compounding plan and so on for the medium risk and high risk, okay? Make sure you have guidance, okay? But for beginners, okay, for those of you who are watching my videos on YouTube, start with low risk, okay? It's okay to start with low risk. 10% is good enough, trust me, okay? Last but not least, I cannot emphasize this enough, use consistent lot size. This is so important for all the beginners. Trust me, even if you guys are advanced, intermediate, use consistent lot size, okay? And always lay within your capital, okay? If you guys use the same consistent lot size, you guys can minimize your risk to lose your money and your capital, okay? And you guys can even grow your account consistently, okay? So let's take a look at scenario 1, okay? He maintained all of his lot size the same, all right? And his profit is 30 US dollar. His total loss is 20 US dollars. So you guys see 3 wins, okay, and 2 losses. But still, overall, the profit is more than the losses, all right? Now, let's take a look at scenario 2. You see, the first round, he did 0.02. Second round, he entries 0.04. Now, the third round, he decided to, okay, now I'm going to increase my lot size to 0.10. Never, ever lay it up to 0.10 unless you have 100 US dollar. Okay, if you have 50 US dollar, you can only lay it up to 0.05. That is why it's so important for you guys to know your lot sizes, okay? Now, For the fourth setup, he decided to increase his lot size. Okay, Friday lost. I entry 0.10. My loss is negative 30. Now I'm gonna entry my fourth round, lay it up to 0.20, profited 50 US dollar. Okay, cool. Now let's try go full margin, 0.50 lot size. 0.50 lot size. I don't know what got into this person's head, but he did that. Okay, and this happens because you guys don't control your emotions. You guys become greedy, okay, and you don't have a plan. This is what happens. You guys don't want to be scenario 2, you want to be scenario 1. Be disciplined. If your first week you can be disciplined, your second week you guys can definitely maintain that habit. Okay, so maintain this scenario 1 for 1 month, second month, third month, until you guys have enough capital and start layering more. So if you guys want to layer more, you can definitely layer more. You want to layer 0.10, 0.30, can. You have to deposit 200 US dollar, because the bigger your capital, the more lot sizes you can entry. Okay, but you still have to manage your money properly. If you have 200 US dollar and you lay 0.50, you will lose all of your money. Okay, that is high risk. Okay, so if one SL, you already lose your money. So make sure you guys use proper money management. If you want to layer more, you have to have enough capital. Okay, you have to have bigger capital. Okay, and look at this scenario 2, total profit is 80 US dollar, but the total loss is negative 180 US dollar. So you see, scenario 1, the profit is more than the losses. Scenario 2, the loss is more than the profits. You don't want to be this person. This person is going to be full margin for the rest of his life, and he will always deposit. You don't want that. You want to be the person who withdraws every single Friday. Okay, if you withdraw every single Friday, you will be able to have that in your house. You will have like 4 or 5. Okay, so be that kind of person who withdraws every single Friday. Don't be the kind of person who deposit, unless you want to deposit like, okay, war account, and go crazy, deposit. Okay, you've already profited your growth account, you have another war account, go crazy with it. Okay, fighters, now here comes the fun part. I know all of you fighters are ready to entry. Okay, so now I'm going to teach you guys how you guys can follow my signals. Okay, so this is my public channel. Okay, this screenshot I took like probably like a few months ago when I did the Malay education. My subscribers used to be 1,316, no ads, no nothing. It was just me live trading on TikTok. Okay, so this is how I usually do. Once I see a setup that I've already mapped out on Sunday, on Wednesday, on Monday, all the days that I mapped out my zones, okay? Once I see that the price has reached my zone, there's a confirmation, I will definitely share with you guys the signal, okay? So I will always alert you guys first with ready signal. Okay guys, let's entry. So this is a zone, okay? Go buy now, okay? There's only sell and buy, sell and buy. There's no middle or something else, nothing, okay? You only want to focus on the word buy or sell. Let's say I tell you guys, okay guys, go buy now. Now this is the zone, 1935 to 1932. You do not layer outside the zone. Let's say the price is at 1936. Do not layer. Wait for the price to come back into the zone, only then you layer. This is important, okay? I know some of you guys are eager to enter. You see all of the students in the private community entering, layering, you know, and you actually missed out the setup. You just saw the notification and you see the price is outside the zone. Do not layer. Relax. One day I'll be sharing. In one single day, I can share with you guys 8 to 9 signals. Relax, wait for the price to come back in, or if the price suddenly straight away hit TP1, because I usually give sniper entry, okay, then just wait for the next setup. I'll give you another Wagyu setup. As long as you're patient in trading, you can definitely go far. Trust me. So do not feel so, oh my god, okay, I missed the setup, I just want to entry 1936, let me just entry. You are gonna get hurt if the setup hit SL, okay? So this is why it's important for you to lay it in the zone. Wait for the price to come back in. Goals sometimes will always consolidate. So take your time to entry, okay? Now, so go buy now, and this is the zone. The rule of thumb that I always tell my students, every time you see the zone I give you, always entry 1 to 2 or 3 layers. If you have a big account, 1 to 4 layers in the zone. If you have a small account, 1 to 2 layers in the zone. Entry first, instant straight away, okay? And then you apply Martingale layer, which I will teach you guys in a bit, okay? So every time I give a zone, I would always tell you guys the SL, okay? So you need to set your SL, okay? But first things first, entry first, 1 to 2 layers, and then you guys can start setting your SL. And this is the TP. So TP is take profit. It's when you collect your profits, your salary. Okay, so when you entry at 1935, 1932, okay, you guys can collect your profits once you see price has reached 1937. Okay, let's say you entry at 1932. This is your lowest entry, right? So your lowest entry you can hold with break even, which I've taught you guys in chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. So you should know by now what is break even. Okay, I'm not gonna pull your hair. Okay, so let's say you have 5 layers. Okay, your first and second layer you have 1932 to 1933. So you have the lowest entry. You're buying, right? So once price reach TP1, the highest entry you have 1935, 1934. Collect it first. Learn to grow your account. Okay, so collect the 1935, 1934. Collect it at your take profit 1937. The rest, your lowest entry 1932, 1933. Hold with break even. Okay, let's see if the price can break this and go to our 1939. So once price has reached 1939, you can collect all of it. Okay, but that is for $50 account. Let's say you have $100 account, then you have obviously a lot more layers, right? So just remember, for buy, lowest entry, hold. Highest entry, collect at TP1. Running 20 pips, the highest entry you can collect already. Okay, running 35 pips, collect half. Learn to collect half so you guys can grow your account. Okay, so you guys can enjoy your profits. Okay, so if you guys, I've already explained to you guys SL, and sorry, I've already explained to you guys where is our SL, where is our take profit, where is our TP2. Also, about the SL, once price reach our SL, learn, if you guys, let's say you guys don't set your SL, which I do not recommend. For all the beginners, you need to set your SL. Okay, so let's say you guys didn't manage to set your SL. If you already see that the price has touched your SL, learn to cut manually. Okay, cut, be fast, take action. Okay, don't just look at it. Najla, do I cut? Okay, so you're already in basic education. You guys need to be alert. Cut when SL, unless I tell you guys, okay, actually this one is just goal is just trying to sweep liquidity. SL hunting, if you guys want to hold with me, you guys can hold. Unless I tell you that in my 10x traders, in my private community, then listen to my instruction. Okay, but for beginners, make sure you guys, when I tell you guys, okay, setup invalid, okay, go touch our SL, you guys can cut to minimize the risk. Don't get sad over 1 SL, over 2 SL. Don't get sad, okay? Because in 10x Academy, I will always give you guys Wagyu recovery. I will never sleep. I will never go to bed without giving my students recovery. Like for me, I have a big account. I have a growth account, right? So if I hit SL, I don't feel it that much, okay? Of course, it hurts me. I lose like probably $2,000, $4,000, but I know I can recover in just one day, okay? But when I see my students hit SL, I know you guys get upset. Don't worry, because I will give you guys recovery. Recovery is guaranteed in 10x Academy. I will definitely give it to you guys. So stay close to me and stay positive. When SL, ditch your emotions aside, okay? Now, I'm going to share with you guys how you can follow my signals using my Wagyu signals in 10x traders, and how you can apply it in your MT5, okay, and also at your trading view. Okay, guys? Okay, fighters, so now I'm going to show you guys and demonstrate to you guys how you can mark out your zone every time I give you guys the signal. Okay, so this is how it works also in 10x Academy. All right, I always do mapping analysis classes every Sunday, so you guys have to join, because on Sunday I mark out the zone. So this is my mapping that I've done with the students every Sunday. Okay, so you guys have to join so you guys know, why do I mark out the zone, why is this H1 RBS, what's the reason for this to be high risk. You guys need to learn. Okay, the more you learn, the more you'll gain confidence in your trading journey. Okay, so once you guys see a buy signal from me, from my 10x traders, okay, I share the signals in my VIP. Okay, so once you guys see that I've already given you guys signal here, okay, so go buy now 2000 to 1997. So what do you have to do? You have to mark out the zone, okay, to 2000. Okay, so take any color you want. Let's say we're buying, right? So I will usually take blue. Okay, so this is the zone to buy, which I've given this in 16 February. Okay, hit our TP max, crazy profits for my students right here. Okay, everybody was super happy. So our zone for buy is 2000, all right, to 1997. Okay, so you have to mark out that zone, mark it out. Okay, so you know, okay, this is the area that I can layer. Okay, this is the area that I'll be buying. Okay, and then I've already given you guys the SL, so it's very important for you guys to set your SL. So the SL is 1995. Okay, so make sure the SL you guys can see. I'll take a pink color. All right, so be alert when you see this SL. Hold on. Okay, I'll take purple. I guess I have to delete this one for you guys. There you go. Okay, so this is your SL. Okay, show you guys SL. This is your SL. Your SL is 1935. Okay, so this purple line is your SL. So once price reach your SL, what do? You need to make sure you cut manually. Okay, and then your TP1, you need to mark up your take profit. Don't you want to collect your profits? Of course you do. Okay, so this is your TP1, and then you have your TP max at 2004. Okay, so always mark it out. Okay, TP1 was too huge, huh? Okay, this is our TP1. Okay, and you have, sorry, I'll just take this one. P, change it to TP2. Okay, I'll just say TP max for this one. This is my TP, not TP2. And decisive right there. Okay. Alright, so this is your SL. So this is what you do. Okay, so you're gonna mark it out by zone. Okay, you don't have to necessarily write down by zone because I've already given you guys this buy, obviously, right? And you guys are obviously happy with the pips. It flew crazy, guys, crazy. Okay, so I know all of you guys are happy. I gave the setup on 16 Feb. Okay, Wagyu signals, I give you guys, I told you guys to even full margin at the shadow entry is the best. I'll teach you guys more about that. Okay, shadow entry is the best. I told you guys to full margin at the shadow, and gold really flew and everybody was so happy. I'm so happy to trade with all my fighters in private community. So for those of you who are not in private community, make sure you guys join. Okay, it's the best community. Now, so this is what you do. Okay, ready? I've already given the zone 2000 to 1997. So always layer in the zone. Do not layer outside the zone. Let's say you've missed the notification, right? I shared the signal and you see the price at 2000 or 2001. Do not entry. Wait, be patient. Wait for the price to come back in the zone. Then you guys can layer. Okay. So if you miss out setup, don't worry. There's gonna be a lot more for you. Okay. And remember, SL, cut, TP1, TP2. So TP1, okay, let's say you have layers at 1997. Hold, okay, hold until TP2. Try to hold with break even. Okay, don't just open it. Okay, unless you have a big account, you feel like, okay, this setup can definitely go far. Okay, you have a reason why, right? So this is how you mark out your zones when I give you guys this signal. Super easy, right? Last but not least, guys, I'm going to teach you how to use Martingale for every single setup so you can gain maximized profits. Trust me, if you guys apply and be disciplined, apply Martingale for every single setup, you guys will gain crazy amount of profits. Even if, okay, you guys will still be in profits, even if you hit 1 or 2 SL. By using Martingale, you guys can definitely gain massive profits. Don't believe me? Keep on watching. Okay, so first things first, mapping. How does it work? What happens if I join 10x Academy? What do I gain? Okay, so in 10x Academy, reason why I open up this channel, before I even have a channel on Telegram, I just live trade, share my signals for free on TikTok. For those of you who have been with me from the start, you guys would know I was just live trading on TikTok for fun, just to share signals so I can meet a lot of new traders. You know, I can help a lot of new traders. That is my goal. Nothing beats looking at my students profiting. Okay, I meet so many of you and you guys are so amazing. So if for mapping classes, I do mapping analysis every single Sunday, so you guys can join, you guys can ask me a lot of questions, you guys, I will explain to you guys our analysis that we will be monitoring for the next week. Okay, so it's important for you guys to join the Sunday analysis class. It's free. Okay, so and in that class I'll teach you guys, I'll explain to you guys about why is this considered as daily RPS, you know, how do we do our own mapping analysis, you know, and what are my bias, because every time you do your own analysis you guys need to have at least 2 to 3 bias. I would always recommend stick to 2. So the next day you've done your mapping on Sunday, the next day when you see the market open on Monday, right, the price reach your zone and one of your bias happen, you guys will gain confidence from that. Trust me, nothing beats that feeling of being right about your mapping. Okay, so you guys need to do a lot of back testing. So once you do a lot of back testing and your analysis becomes right, you feel like, oh my god, my analysis was so freaking right, it hit my TP1, you know, it went to the direction that I targeted to go, you know, you guys will gain confidence from that. Okay, so if you join my mapping analysis every Sunday, and I also share my mapping on Wednesday, I do a lot of live trades, so you guys can join. Okay, so once you guys have marked the zone that I've already shared with you guys for mapping on Sunday and Wednesday, okay, it's time for you guys to follow my Wagyu signals in my 10x traders, okay, in my VIP, and I also share in my public, so make sure you guys follow. Okay, so always remember guys, every time we mark our zone, you always want to lay in the zone, never ever lay outside the zone. I think I've repeated this a few times because it's so important for beginners to understand this. I see so many beginners that, you know, you guys just joined my TikTok, so you guys are like, when I give a buy zone and you guys are like, oh, I entry above, so I'm like, oh, why? And I didn't know. So it's okay because you guys are beginners. Nobody's gonna know. If you go to kindergarten, you're not gonna straight away learn about algebra, right? So it's the same as your trading journey, it takes time. So that's why it's important to remember all the advice that I share with you guys. Okay, remember, always lay it in the zone, be patient. Okay, wait for the price to come back in the zone, only then you lay it and apply the Martingale. So without further ado, I'm gonna show you guys, demonstrate to you guys how you can apply Martingale using my Wagyu signals. Okay, alright fighters, last but not least, I'm going to demonstrate to you guys how you can apply Martingale for every single setup. And who knows, once you guys have gained your confidence, you guys did your back testing, forward testing, you guys are confident to trade on your own, you guys can definitely apply Martingale for your setups that you find in the market. Okay, so first things first, when you entry, okay, always go to lower time frame. So I usually entry at M1 or M5. Okay, sometimes I do entry at H1, but that is for swing setup. Okay, now let's see. Okay, so this, we've already marked our buy zone, we've already marked our SL area, we've already marked our take profit 1, take profit 2. Okay, so what do you want to do now? Okay, before you entry, you always want to ask yourself 2 questions. First, what is your deposit? How much is your capital? How much am I going to put it in before I entry? Okay, so my capital, let's say, okay, you're a beginner, you only have 100 US dollar. So that is what you're going to be depositing into your own account, right? So your capital is 100 US dollar. Okay, and then the second question you want to ask yourself is, okay, Najla taught me if I have 100 US dollar, I can only lay up to 0.10 lot size, which is my medium risk. So remember, you know your capital is 100 US dollar, your lot size, your recommended lot size is 0.10. So you apply that only. You cannot entry more than 0.10. If you entry more than 0.10 lot size, you are going to be risking your account to high risk. So as a beginner, I would always suggest to you guys are beginners. You don't have to reach high risk lot size. Just stick to medium risk until you grow your account. And even if you guys have grown your account to 1,000 US dollar, that one you guys can apply up to 1.00 lot size. Of course, you know, it's nice, right? 1 lot size, great. But if you have 100 US dollar, stick to 0.10. Okay, so your lot size for 100 US dollar is 0.10. Okay, so you stick to that. Okay, so now let me give you guys an example, so how you guys can apply the Martingale layer. Okay, so first things first. Okay, remember the zone is 2000. Okay, 2000 to 1997. Okay, so let's say price was at 2000, so the first entry is at 2000. You want to use the lowest lot size. I'm going to change this color to blue, pink. Okay, so your first entry, you want to use the lowest lot size. Okay, you want to use the lowest lot size. Now price goes down a little bit more from 2000 just now. Sorry, this okay, there you go. Okay, and that's nice. Okay, you put the 0 point. Okay, and then price goes down a little bit to 1999. So you want to increase your lot size to 0.02. Okay, now you see price goes down a little bit more. Okay, you see price goes down to 1998. Okay, hold on, this okay, 2000. Okay, make sure it's 1000. Okay, so and then you guys see that the price goes down a little bit more, so you want to increase your lot size to 0.03. Okay, so if you're buying, you want to increase your lot size every time the price goes down. Okay, what I would always tell my students, 4 to 7 pips increase lot size, 4 to 7 pips increase lot size. So this is for $100 US. Okay, $100 US, you want to lay up to 0.10. Okay, so now price goes all the way down to 1997. Okay, so what do you want to do here? You want to use your biggest lot size, which is 0.04. Okay, there you go, 0.04. So total lot size that you've already entry for this buy setup is already 0.10. Halas, enough, you cannot layer more. Okay, so once you layer the lowest entry here, 0.04, once price goes up, you will be profiting, honey. Okay, and it did. All my fighters so happy. Look at that, guys, go for fly. Okay, so trust me, apply Martingale and you will enjoy your profits. Okay, so this is how you guys can apply Martingale for every single setup that I'll be sharing with you guys. I hope you guys understand. It's so easy. Trading is easy, especially if you have the right mentor, and especially if you guys do tons of back testing. That's very important too. Okay, so I'll teach you guys back testing on our next chapter. All right, that is all from me today. Okay, all right, fighters, that is all from me today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's class. Super easy, super fun. Okay, Martingale is the best. I cannot emphasize that enough. Okay, it's the best way for you guys to grow your account, trust me. Okay, for those of you who are beginners, you joined me before, I know you guys are happy now, so make sure you guys keep on applying every single knowledge I've shared with you guys. If you guys have any questions, comment down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. See you guys on our next chapter.